If you're thinking about getting into bodybuilding, here are 3 steps you can take to get started. Whether you're just thinking about training or are already training but can't seem to make any progress, this video is for you. Watch until the end, as we'll cover some important points to help you approach weight training more effectively and achieve your goals. Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome to AI Health Talk 360, your health channel. If you're new to the channel, we cover a range of health-related topics, including sexuality, nutrition, weight loss, general health and sport. Make sure you subscribe, like our page and activate notifications so you never miss a video. First and foremost, we're 360, which means we cover a wide range of topics. However, if there are certain topics you prefer, we promise to cover them regularly. Please let us know in the comments. Today we're going to tackle a subject that is crucial for gaining muscle. As you may have guessed, we're going to talk about sport, specifically bodybuilding. Some people train intensely and relentlessly for 6 months to a year, but despite all their hard work, they see no results. Conversely, there are those who are new to bodybuilding and are unsure where to begin with proper training. Today, however, we're going to change all that through this video so that everyone can progress safely. Without further ado, let's get to the heart of the matter. Of the 3 steps to a successful start in bodybuilding, the first is the training program. Before you start training, you need to make sure you have a program in place. To determine its effectiveness, this program must be followed for a minimum period of 3 months. It involves working different muscle groups throughout the week, while taking 2 or 3 rest days. As you'll see from the rest of the video, it's very important to let the muscles rest. The program you set up must be tailored to your goals, whether that's gaining weight, losing weight, or getting back into shape. There are several types of program, but we won't be able to cover them all in this video, as there is a lot to say on the subject. We will, however, cover the most important ones, but for those who are interested, I'll soon be making a video about bodybuilding programs. In it, we'll explain how to choose the right program for your goals. Let us know in the comments if you're interested. A training program is important because it enables you to organize and monitor your progress. Once you have drawn up the program, you need to choose the exercises to include for each muscle group. It is important to select basic exercises that are easy to perform and suited to your body type. In fact, depending on your physical differences, some exercises may be more effective for you than others. So it is important to choose your exercises carefully according to how you feel. This is because a muscle that you cannot feel during exercise will have trouble developing. Basic exercises include squats, barbell rowing, bench presses, pull-ups, and barbell lifts, among others. However, I'd advise you to start working with machines, as there is minimal risk of executing the movement incorrectly. This will allow you to concentrate on the muscle you're working, helping you to develop a better feel for it. Once you've established the connection between your muscle and your brain, you can progress to exercises that require total body control to avoid engaging other muscle groups. You should be aware that you should not change the exercises you incorporate into your program for 3 months, except in exceptional cases, such as muscle pain that prevents you from performing an exercise. In this case, you will need to choose an equivalent exercise to continue following the program. Finally, you will need to learn what we call the technique. Technique involves performing movements and exercises correctly to target specific muscles while disengaging other muscle groups. Mastering the technique will enable you to make rapid progress and avoid injury. To master the technique, start by working with light loads so you can focus on executing the movement correctly. Once you have learned to target the muscle properly, you can gradually increase the load. The second step is to follow a diet. Why is it important for bodybuilders? Food can be defined as a bodybuilder's fuel. Just as a car needs fuel to travel from A to B, your muscles need fuel to grow. You should know that when you train, you damage your muscles. The effort you put into lifting weights breaks down muscle fibers. After training, you therefore need to take care of your muscles so they can heal and grow. Diet is the key to this process. When we talk about nutrition, we're referring to the three main macronutrients: carbohydrates, proteins, and lipids. These macronutrients play a crucial role in your transformation process, so nothing should be overlooked. Carbohydrates, or sugars, provide the energy needed to optimize performance during training sessions and enable recovery afterwards. There are two types of carbohydrates, simple and complex. Here, we're going to focus on complex carbohydrates because unlike simple carbohydrates, they are natural. I've also made a video on this subject, which you can watch to gain a better understanding of the topic. Sources of complex carbohydrates that you can include in your meals include rice, pasta, potatoes, fruit, legumes, wholemeal bread, and cereals. Protein is essential for building muscle because it helps to rebuild and repair muscle tissue. Sources of protein include lean meat, fish, eggs, and dairy products. Legumes, tofu, nuts, and seeds are also good sources of protein. Lipids, or fats, also play an important role in hormone production, including testosterone, which is crucial for muscle growth. Carbohydrates provide long-term energy and help regulate bodily processes. Sources of carbohydrates include nuts, seeds, vegetable oils, such as olive, linseed, and rapeseed oils, and oily fish, such as salmon and mackerel, as well as nut butters. Therefore, to optimize performance, recovery, and muscle growth, a good plate needs to contain adequate quantities of protein, carbohydrate, and fat. In bodybuilding, each macronutrient plays a specific role in building muscle mass. Therefore, it is important to adjust your intake of each macronutrient according to your goals. For instance, during a period of mass gain, it is necessary to increase protein and carbohydrate intake in order to support muscle growth and provide energy for workouts. During periods of drying or fat loss, however, you need to reduce your carbohydrate and fat intake in order to create a calorie deficit while maintaining sufficient protein intake to preserve muscle mass. Combining a well-designed diet with the right training program will help you achieve your bodybuilding goals more effectively and sustainably. Don't worry, we've created a playlist dedicated to nutrition for bodybuilders on this channel. The third and final step to getting off to a good start in bodybuilding is recovery. It plays a fundamental role in allowing muscles to repair, strengthen, and develop after training. Effective training depends not only on the intensity of exercise, but also on the body's ability to recover properly between sessions. Sleep is one of the most important aspects of recovery because it is during sleep that the body releases growth hormones that promote recovery and muscle growth. Deep sleep enables your muscles to repair themselves, and most muscle rebuilding takes place during this phase. A lack of sleep negatively affects testosterone levels. To optimize muscle building recovery, follow these key tips. Respect your rest periods between training sessions to avoid overtraining. Get 7-9 hours of sleep a night to promote muscle repair and recovery. Manage stress to reduce mental fatigue and maintain psychological well-being. When it comes to progress in bodybuilding, recovery is just as important as training itself. Neglecting recovery can limit your progress and increase the risk of injury and premature burnout. In summary, training, feeding, and recovery are essential for getting off to a good start in bodybuilding, and they're all linked, so nothing should be overlooked. Now that we've reached the end of this video, I hope you have enough information to help you progress in bodybuilding. Thank you again for watching this video. I'll see you soon for another video on different subjects, or maybe even this one. See you soon.